Hello, this is Mustafa again. In the last video I showed you how to install Dynamo and Ladybug and how to find where are the sample files, but I'll show it again if you're just joining us from here. So the way I'll do it, I go packages, manage packages, Ladybug, I right click here, and then show root directory, and here is the directory. Inside extra there is a folder called sample file, and now I will go ahead and I'll work with import EPW. So I press shift, I copy it as a path because I don't want to go back here. So I just I close this, I open this file and I paste it here, enter. And I forgot to, okay, this is manual, thanks God, I saved it manual. So if you are a Grasshopper user, you already know like what Ladybug does, and one of the main things that Ladybug does is bringing EPW weather file data to Dynamo. Where you can find it is under Ladybug, there is an import EPW, and there is import location, and construct location and deconstruct location, very similar to Grasshopper, but what are these things are doing is what I'm going to show you in this example. So the first thing is this component, which is import EPW. The change that we have from the Grasshopper component is now you can input an analysis period here, and it will filter the weather file already based on analysis period. For example, if you want to run something for summer, we can just set the analysis period to summer, connect it here, and the output will be already for the summer. So let's go ahead and do it and see how it works. I selected an EPW file because I already have it under Energy Plus. If you don't have an EPW file, as I wrote it here, you can go and download it from EPW map. It's pretty straightforward. You go to the website, you double click, and it will download a zip file for you. You can open the file, and then you can download EPW file. So all you need is just browse to the EPW file and have it here. And then if I press run, it will start running. You can see run is started, and it will take a while because it's reading the EPW file, and when it's done, you can see this will be open. And actually I started thinking that it's good to have Rhino and Grasshopper open here, so some of the features which are not in the Dynamo version yet but will be available later, I can show it to you using the Grasshopper version, because at the end of the day you're the same. So while this thing is trying to run complete, so now you can see, and it ran all this stuff. So now you can see that now you have access to all the data, and I think because I'm capturing video it's just pretty slow, to all the data that you need from the weather file. You get dry bulb temperature, dew point temperature, whatever you need. So why this is interesting at all, because you can use this and start drawing 3D charts, which we don't have in Dynamo, but I will show you in a second a very similar version in Grasshopper, so you know what to expect, what's coming. The reason we don't have it is just because Dynamo meshes are not there yet, and it was like so much work to make it work with Surface. I was thinking like it's going to change soon, so we will figure it out at some point. This is like you can get the location data, and you can see every component has an error report output. So if you don't get an output out of component, you should check this error report, and if it's good, you can see it says all good viz. It means like it's good, it's flying. If it doesn't fly, it will give you an error that you can report to us, and then we can get it fixed if there's any report. And while, for example, location is useful because you can use it to draw a sun pass, which is what I will show in the next video. So now you can see, like, very simple. You can get all the weather data in. Not that exciting right now because you all are asking, like, so what? But here is why. So here's our friend grasshopper. I let the ladybug fly. Very similar interface, and you can see, like, ladybug for grasshopper, like, has much more component, like so many more components, and they will be added at some point to the Dynamo one. So I just go ahead and bring one weather file in, energy plus weather data. I don't know what I use for that file, but here I will use San Francisco. I connect it here. It's fairly faster in Grasshopper. We're still trying to figure out why, but now I have all the similar data, for example, durable temperature, and what I can do is I can draw a 3D chart from durable temperature. And for Grasshopper users who are watching this, they're probably like, why now nothing is icon? We just changed it so whatever your document is, it will show it like that. It used to be always icons, but here is the results. Yep, here we go. So that's why it's exciting to have weather data in an environment like in a scripting, like graphical scripting language, whatever they call this interfaces. And yes, this is not there yet in Dynamo, but this is something that you should expect. This is going to be the end of this video. I know it wasn't exciting at all, but from the next video we will have colorful stuff and it will be pretty exciting. Okay, thanks for watching this one. In the next one I'll talk about generating test points and SunPass, and from there we can go to sunlight average analysis. Thanks again.